Alright, welcome back. We have, for $60, purchased 500 World Championship deck cards. And we're going to see what we got. Hopefully, we can make back our money off of what's in here. I have no idea the values of what the cards are. I just know I like purchasing the World Championship deck cards and putting them up on TCG. Where do we start? Let's go with this one. And it's taped. That was easy enough. Thank goodness. Nope. So I have no idea really what's gonna be in here. I mean, there's pictures, of course, but you can never really tell what's underneath some of them. San Francisco. Ooh! Inaugural. I'm just going to page through these. And we're going to take out the older ones. Tokyo, 99. San Francisco. Seems to be a lot of San Francisco ones. 98. San Francisco, 98. We'll see if we can build up to the drama. Tokyo, 99. Tokyo, 99. San Francisco. Brussels, 2000. What decks were going on around 2000? I forget. It's been so long since I've seen these kind of cards. I mean, the deck archetypes, I mean. Ooh, another inaugural card. Ooh, those are... To me, those are rare. I mean... Oh, more of them. Oh my god. That just makes my heart go pitter-patter. I know this might take a very long time, so I don't know, go grab a drink and Snickers or something, because this could be a while. I want to take my time going through this stuff. You know, just enjoy that I've got these wonderful cards. Alright, that's it. End of video. Just kidding. Maybe I should just do one at a time and do a separate video for each. Because, you know, we're at 3 minutes already. Sure. Why don't we do that? That sounds like a great idea. Alright, let's get the San Francisco ones out of the way. Got Charbelcher. Pyroclasm, Condescend, Fabricate, Fireball, Great Furnace. The light's in the way. Darksail Citadel, Thirst for Knowledge, Thoughtcast, Ancient Den, Talisman, Prism, Temple, Furnace Dragons, Monoliths, Rewinds, Thirst for Knowledge, Wayfarer's Bauble, Relic Barrier, Monolith, Pyroclasms, Furnace Dragons, Monolith, Furnace Dragons, Welding Jars, Disciple Evolved, Hoverguard, Arcbone Worker, Rampant Growth, Ornithopters, Hoverguard, Shrapnel Blast, Renewed Faith, Wing Shards, Secluded Step, Tranquil Thicket, and 2 Oxidize. Alright. That's interesting. So that's around the time at Mirrodin. So we're going back to Berlin. One card. Shadow Blood Ridge. Alright. Sydney World Championships 2002. Phantom Centaur. Wild Mon. Oh, this is that kind of time period. Wax and Wane, Ghastly Demise, and Underground River. Yeah. There we go. That's like a couple of bucks, right? Alright. Worlds Brussels 2000. Island. 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 At least it's the cool island. All islands? Oh, Crystal Vein. Crystal Vein. Crystal Vein. Crystal Vein. Okay. So much for that. This is going way too fast. Alright. Tokyo, August 1999. Mountain. 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 More mountains. Temporal Aperture. Hey, it's reserve list. Spell Shock. Overrun. Persecute. Mischievous Helix. Fire Diamond. Another Fire Diamond. Temporal Aperture. Fire Diamond. Covetous Dragon. Another one. Reserve list. Covetous Dragon. Alright. World Championship Seattle, August 1998. Spirit Link. Spirit Link. Disenchant. Dread of Night. Dread of Night. And Pyroblast. Hey, that might be worth $1, even though it is World Championship Edition. And now, all the way back to the beginning, the inaugural New York City, February 1996 Magic the Gathering Professional Tour Tournament. When they had this tournament, it was a blizzard, and people had the hardest time showing up for it. But they still did, and it still ran, and Michael Acanto won it out. Alright, we got serrated arrows. Interesting thing about this inaugural tournament, it's from Lacanto actually too. The interesting thing about this tournament, I don't know, it's a sideboard card. Interesting thing was that the special rules by Wizards mandated that all the decks had to have at least 4 cards from each of the expansions and sets that could be played in the standard format back in the day, which is called Type 2. So if you look at these original inaugural tournament decks, you'll see a janky variety of cards, and the reason why that happened was because of Wizards of the Coast mandating that for their first Pro Tour tournament, to create variety in deck design, you had to have at least 4 cards from each set that was currently playable. So you got Serrated Arrows, Sea Sprite, Hydroblast, both from Lacanto. Lacanto played a blue-white Millstone deck as very grindy, very slow. The entire play, when they played in the tournament, was very slow and methodical. If you had a very aggressive deck, you were mostly doomed because of these super ultra defensive decks. All the decks that made the top 8, they were aggressive decks. There was like Necropotence, and there was Urnageddon decks. But the 2 decks that were at the top were Millstone decks. Or I know Lacanto had one, and another guy had one. But it was Trendless Tree that had second place. He also finished second place in the first World Championships to Zach Dolan, so he is like forever a bridesmaid, it seemed. Sean the Hammer Rayner. I hope I said that name right. He was a professional arm wrestler who also played Magic the Gathering, which was pretty interesting. I actually met him and got him to sign a picture I had taken of him while he played the 2001 Nationals. I had gotten a throwaway camera, took pictures of all the pros that were playing. Then the next day I went to the photo development 1 hour place, and they did it within they had no business, so luckily they did it for us in half an hour. And I took the pictures and had everybody sign all the pictures. I still got them somewhere, I hope. They're somewhere in some box, so hopefully the elements didn't get to it. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this little first box out of 500 cards. That's just, and I paid $60, so it's like 20 cents a card. And I'm quite sure I can easily recover that as long as it sells for what we need it to sell for. Okay, we have hit the 10-minute mark. We can get the monetization. Please like, subscribe, and as the Hawaiians say, hui ho.